everyone, my name's Sandra. I hope you're all keeping really well. I'm going to take you through a bit of a stretch class today. So you will need nearby a chair, just a normal kitchen chair is fine, and 1 or 2 cushions, and you'll need a space. We don't move around all that much, but you're just going to need a space to pop either a mat down or be on carpet. It doesn't matter, you don't necessarily need a mat. So I'm just going to take you through a little bit of limbering type exercises first, just to get everything moving, and then we'll get into the stretches. Alright, so we're just going to start by just taking some really little circles here with the arms, just getting a little bit of rotation. And when you're ready, just bring in the body as well. So not just the arms, move the body as well. Just little circles, and then go the other way. So just getting the shoulders a little bit warm here. Nice. When you're ready, start to take it a little bigger, and then reverse. Good. Okay, we're going to try both together, so just like you're swimming, see it, and then reverse, both arms together. If that feels too much, take it smaller, so not as big. So always remember that you're in your body, I'm not, so I don't know how you're feeling in these stretches or even in this mobilisation work, so if it feels too much, just back it off. Alright, we're going to start now with the hips, drawing a little circle with the hips. So it's not a big move here. We want to keep the shoulders basically over the hips, and then reverse when you're ready. Good. And then reverse again. So just imagine that you're drawing that circle with your hips. Is it a complete circle? Or is it sort of more an oval? Can you make it more round? Reverse. Good. Alright, so just tiny little movements side to side here. Don't go too far. Preparing the body for the stretches. Mind you, if you're already warm, you might want to just go straight into it, so you can go a little bit deeper. But it's quite a cold day here today, so I'm just taking it nice and easy. Alright, we're going to bring the backs of the hands together. So we're rounding here, and then we're opening up. Rounding and opening. That's it. So tuck the chin in and then open. So as you open the arms, really roll the shoulders open. Beautiful. And breathe. Exhale here. One more. Alright, we're going to bring the knees together. So I'm just going to step back onto the mat here. So nice little circles with the knees. And you might be hearing crack, 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 crack. Hopefully not. Reverse it. Good. Reverse it again. One last time, hopefully you're not hearing my knees go crack, 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 crack. Alright, so we're just going to take some little side steps here, just warming up the legs a little bit. Little squats, don't go too deep. Alright, just step forward and back, so little baby lunges. in too deep. Good. Alright, go back to the side squats. And then we're going to take the legs out. And we're just going to shift the weight from one side to the other. That's it, beautiful. Feels nice, opening up and feeling the stretch through the inside of the thighs. And you can go as high up or as deep as you want, depending on how warm you're feeling. That's it, 2 more. Nice. And seeing as how we're so close to the floor anyway, we're going to come down and take a seat. And I'll work this way, so no, I won't. I'll work this way. So, we're going to bring the feet together here. And what we're going to do is bring the arms underneath. Take a big breath in, lift up. And then we're going to press the hips back and round the back. And feel the stretch through the upper back. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale. Really push those hips back. Feeling that stretch through the upper back. And then come on up. I'm going to take one arm, doesn't matter which way you face, and cross it over. And the other arm just comes back. And we have a little bit of a bend in that elbow. So take a breath in and then exhale and twist. So feeling that through the sides of the body. Keep the knees together, feeling it through here. Beautiful. And change. So a little bit of a bend through that arm at the back. Take a breath in, lift up nice and tall, and then exhale and twist. Alright, come back to centre. Now, I'll turn to face you for this one. So this is a piriformis stretch, so a bottom stretch. Now there will be options for those of you that can't tuck one leg under, okay? So if that's you, you straighten one leg. So if you straighten your left leg and bring your right leg over like this. If you can't cross over, for hip reasons, if you've had a hip replacement, just keep the leg in front like that. Cross if you can. And if you can, you tuck your left leg under and your right leg over like that, okay? Now, we're going to press the hips down here, make sure that you're nice and grounded. And then we're going to bring your left arm and wrap it around and then hook like this. So take a deep breath in and on the breath out, lean forward. And you should be feeling a stretch through your right butt cheek right now. I certainly can. So just getting used to that. Just let your body relax into it. That's nice. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of a contraction here. So what we're going to do is press the knee that you're cuddling. Press that knee away from your chest, into your arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Taking a breath in, and then on the breath out, try to see if you can pull it in a little bit further. And relax. So relax those shoulders. And breathe. And making sure that you're still grounded. You've got both butt cheeks on the floor. Alright. Release when you're ready. cross table, maybe bring the legs forward, give them a shake if you need to. And then we'll go the other way. So remember your options. You can be here like this, you can be crossed over, or you can tuck your right leg under your left leg over, okay? Push the hips down. Alright, right arm wraps around, breathe in and lift, and then breathe out and lean forward. So it's like you're bringing your chest further along the thigh. Oh, this is a tight side. So just feel it start to release a little bit before we take it any further. Just breathe and relax. That's it. Whenever you feel ready, and you may not be ready at all, you might want to just stay here, that's fine. But if you want to add that contraction, you push the knee away into the arm for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take a breath in, lift up. And as you breathe out, lean forward and see if you can bring that leg in a bit. That's it. And just try to soften. Just settle in. Big breaths. Alright, just let it go. And then bring the legs forward, give them a shake. And you probably have identified that you have one side tighter than the other, maybe not. Most people do. Sometimes it's a good idea to start on that tight side, stretch, then go to the easy side, do that side, and then finish off again on the tight side, just to even things up. Alright, so we're going to come up onto hands and knees into a cat stretch. So hands under the shoulders, your knees are under your hips. We're going to lift the belly, round it back and tuck the chin in. And then just release it the other way. So you might find that arching the back hurts your back. If that's you, just stay in a nice neutral spine. If you can, lift the head, let the belly drop, and then lift up again. And just doing it in your own time. Just feeling some movement and some work here into the spine. Bringing some warmth into the back. Alright, just one more each way. So up, lift the belly, and down. And then we're going to take it to neutral. And then we're going to go sideways. So if you can turn to look at your tail if you had one. Eyes still down though. Come back to the centre and then go the other side. Turn and centre. And just, as I said before, just do it in your own time. Take your time. If you want to stay longer on one side, that's perfectly okay. It's your stretch. Alright, just one more. Okay, we're going to pull back here, so bring the toes together and the knees wide and pulling back into child's pose. So resting the head if you need to, otherwise you can keep the forehead up, whatever feels good. Now we're going to grab that cushion that hopefully you had nearby, either one or two, and which way will it go? side here, and you might need one under your head if you're on hard tiles like me. Okay, and we're going to be on our side and bring that top leg up and rest it on that cushion. Alright, both hands come together, and we're going to open up only as far as you feel you can. Alright, so we open the arm up and then back. So you might even be here, that's fine. And then you close it back over again. So open and close. And the whole time that knee stays on the cushion. And if you have some shoulder issues and this feels a bit too much, what you can do is just bring the arm in like this, and then out, and then in, and together, okay? So just do what you can. Alright, hopefully that feels really nice. One more. Alright, now we're just going to change sides, so rather than have my back to you, I'll turn around and come this way. So side on again, like this, hands together, take a breath in, exhale, open up. And you might find that you've got a whole lot more movement on one side than the other. If you're finding that, you're probably normal. That's it. So just opening up. And remember, if you do have shoulder issues, keep it in nice and close. Really feeling that lovely stretch through the chest and the shoulder. Okay, just do a few more. Last one. Lovely. All right, we're going to come up into a standing position. Okay, so if you grab your chair. Okay, so we're going to stretch out the muscles through the side of the back. And my dog's just walked in. Jack, on your mat, on your mat, on your mat. On your mat, good boy. Alright, so standing like this is not going to go. We're going to lift the foot closest to the chair. So I've lifted up the heel, and with my left arm, I'm just going to come over. So I get to stretch all the way down the left side of my body. Just stay here and relax, reaching out with the fingers. And if your neck gets a little bit sore in this position, maybe just bring your eye gaze down. And pretend that you're reaching for something really precious here. So reaching for something really important. To come out of this, you just roll forward, release. And we're just going to do a little bit of I call this the washing machine. So just to release the back. Beautiful. Okay, other side. So hand on the back of the chair, the leg closest to that chair, you lift up the heel, take a breath in, and then on your breath out, come on over. So reach Reaching out through the fingers. And just allowing your body to relax here. Feel the stretch all the way down the side of your body to the top of the hip. And we're going to roll forward and out of that. And then pushing machine. Lovely. Alright. So, a stretch that's probably not quite as lovely, but so important. So we're going to start with a quad stretch just to loosen up through here, and then we're going to go into the hip flexors. So if you hold onto your chair and pick up the foot. Now if you can't do that like this, you could do it seated, okay? The important thing with the quad stretch is that you tuck your tail under. Okay, so I've got my standing legs slightly bent. I'm tucking my tail right under here to feel that stretch through the quadricep. If you want to, you can hold it with both hands. Now we're going to start with the knee slightly forward of the other knee. And I'm going to add a little bit of a contraction here. So if you push your foot down into your hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax, take a breath in, and then on the breath out, tuck the tail and pull that knee back slightly. That's it. And after that contraction, you should now be feeling quite a significant stretch through the front of that thigh. Alright, release, and we'll go the other side. So hanging on or seated if you need to. Remember, please tuck your tail under so it's that kind of movement, that, okay? And keep it tucked under. Alright, so starting with the knee of the leg that you're holding slightly forward, and we're going to push down the foot down towards the floor. Good, relax, take a breath in, re-tuck your tail, and on your breath out, see if you can take that leg back a little bit more without losing the tail tuck. Good job. Alright, quads done. Alright, hip flexors. So, what I might do here, just have your chair next to you. I'm going to take one foot forward and one leg back, okay? So you're here like this. Now, rather than in a lunge here, your back leg is quite straight. Again, you're tucking your tail under, but you're lowering your body down here, so you're feeling this stretch right in here. Make sure you're not twisted, so you're nice and level. Alright, we're just going to try and relax into this. We won't go into a contraction on this one. We just, probably if you've been doing a lot of sitting, watching Netflix, yeah, your hip flexors will be tight, and this is probably enough for you. Just make sure that you're tucking under. Good. And relax. Okay, just quick little switch to the other side. Square off the hips, tuck the tail under, keeping that back leg relatively straight. The heel is off the floor. That's it. And you might need to adjust that back foot further back. If you need a bit more stretch, you can drop a little deeper. Keep the tail tuck, shoulders over hips. Beautiful. And release. Okay, have a little bit of a walk around, and we might finish with just a thoracic rotation here. So if you sit sideways on your chair, like this, and bring the outside arm to the backrest. Now the other arm holds the back of the chair. Make sure you're seated forward so that your feet are actually on the floor. Take a breath in, and as you breathe out, we're going to turn to that backrest. Try to keep the hips level. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine, and then as you breathe out, twist. Beautiful, release. Now we're just going to take a quick little stretch in the other direction, and then we'll switch sides. So on the way, you can face the back of the room. So outside hand again. So this time I'm using my left hand to cross over. We breathe in and lift, breathe out and twist. So inhale and lengthen, and then exhale and twist. Alright, release. Twist in the other direction to release the stretch, and we're done. I hope you enjoyed having a little bit of a stretch today. Hopefully it worked out some kinks. Please look after yourself, and remember, it's your body. Only take these stretches when you can today. Love to everybody. Bye.